What's up, YouTube? Dax the Leader here with a new league called the PTL or Pokemon Tri League. We are in Division 1. We took over for my buddy Cameron, and we actually haven't made any changes to his team because I really like the team he drafted. I'll just show you guys on screen real quick what my entire team is. But getting right into this matchup, this is week number 2, and we're taking on SaltyJek, coach of the Molokai Marowaks, which is one of the coolest team names I have encountered in my career, I think. And his team consists of the Landorus, the Kyurem Black. How we got both of those, I have no idea. He has a Scizor, Toxapex, Deoxys Defense, Delmise, Talonflame, Licky, Mega Absol, and Raichu, with Lando, Talonflame, and Raichu being his Z-Crystal Mons. So, to combat that, the team I'm bringing consists of Suicune, Diancie, Garchomp, Zapdos, Ferrothorn, and the Drapion. First of all, let's go over our Suicune. 6 seconds. I kept some of the team names, some of the nicknames that Cameron used, because again, I like them. 6 seconds, referring to Shizzy, right, on Pokemon Cypher. We've got Rest, Extrasensory, Toxic, Scald. What I will do now, last time I just changed this to Protect. This should 1v1 the Toxapex. Rest would have made that easier, but I do want Protect instead in order to better stall at the Kyurem. If I can get the Protect turns right, I will actually stall him entirely out of Fusion Bolts. So that is something to note. Otherwise, just lots of defense in order to take those Fusion Bolts. If he has no attack investment, I'm actually not 2-hit KO'd, which is really nice. And the speed is for either an uninvested Lando or... no, it's a Max Adamant Scizor is what that speed's for. Standard leftovers Pressure, Scald and Toxic. Next we have Diancie, my wrist, our team mascot right here. I've never actually used Mega Diancie before, which is a big reason why I wanted to inherit this team. We've got the Moonblast, the Earth Power, the Power Gem, and the Protect. This is my dedicated lead 100% of the time, because I really don't want Rocks getting up, because I need Zapdos healthy to check the potential Scizor, and otherwise, for the Kyurem, just getting my own Rocks up without having to defog would be pretty huge. So the Protect allows me to Mega Evolve safely and activate my Magic Bounce versus Absol, even if it has Iron Tail, versus Deoxys Defense, and versus a potential Choice Scarf Landorus. So that's all huge. And otherwise, Power Gem is unresisted, but it's mostly for the Talonflame, because Moonblast and Earth Power do hit everything else very, very hard. Next, Synth Pop is back with Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Outrage, and Hidden Power Ice. For some new viewers, I used this thing in CPL Minors Season number 1, and I went all the way to the finals with it, so I love Garchomp to death. Salty has no Dragon Resist besides that Scizor, which I 2-hit KO with Earthquake, so a Scarf Garchomp was naturally the choice here. Something to reliably revenge kill a Kyurem, even if it itself has a Choice Scarf. He has very few switch-ins to this thing, and this is going to be my win con this game, ideally. Next, we've got Strike Twice the Zapdos, another Pokemon Cypher line, with the defog, because this should 1v1 the Toxapex. I have got 52 EVs in Special Attack and a Modest Nature along with a Lumberry in order to 2-hit KO a Max. Is it 2-hit KO or Oko? It might even be Oko. A Max Spadef Toxapex with Thunderbolt, and to dodge a Toxic right here. Heat Wave is for the Scizor, and so I'm not walled by the Raichu. And Defog gets rid of any kind of Spike and Toxic Spike because I'm off the ground, as well as Stealth Rocks, although I do take 25% from those, and I'd rather not have to deal with that, but it's there. Next we've got Thorn Hub, another name I stole from Cameron, the Ferrothorn, with Stealth Rock of my own, Knockoff Jarball and Toxic. it's just a very standard Ferrothorn. I get up rocks and I 1v1 the thing, not 1v1, but with knockoff and toxic, I can cripple things that want to come in on me, like the Talonflame, like the Scizor, like the Delmise, Raichu, kinda, Lando, kinda, and Deoxys. Those are the main ones. Pretty self-explanatory Ferrothorn. EVs to live hidden power fires from things. I think I take an Absol Flamethrower from full, or even a Fire Blast. But yeah, that's our Ferrothorn. And finally, we've got Lethal, the Black Sludge, physically defensive Drapion to be a check to that Absol. This is my only switching to the Absol, and I'd much rather use this as my dedicated check to that than weaken something like Suicune, something like Zapdos, which would much rather take on things like Landorus and Kyurem, especially if they're Z-move. So that's the team, and we're going to go ahead and accept this challenge from Salty right now. Alright you guys, here we are with the battle versus Salty. He's got that really cool avatar that goes right with his team name. And we're going to wish him have fun. And yeah, he brings pretty much what I expected. Well, he brings the big threats, being Lando, Kyurem, Deoxys, and Absol. I didn't see the Scizor or the Delmise in box, interestingly enough. But I do have hard stops to that in the Zapdos. Hopefully, I don't know what Delmise can do, how much it does to my Zapdos. We'll have to see though. I do have the Ferrothorn. Hopefully I can keep that healthy enough. But yeah, like I said in my team builder, I always leave Nancy here. And we're gonna click Protect. I can understand him thinking hard about his lead here because you'd think I'd want to lead Ferrothorn or Garchomp to get rocks up right away, or even Diancie. All of which can get rocks up. I love having that Steel Dragon Fairy rock core. It's really nice. So he can lead Absol to bounce those back, he can lead Deoxys to set up his own spikes, or he can lead Landorus to threaten rocks, or to just be a nice Scarfer. But with Protect, Diancie just covers all options. As he leads off with the Deoxys, this is probably the best case scenario. I'm gonna go ahead and Protect. Just make sure he doesn't do anything crazy. As he shows the Nightshade. Alright. Should I just attack this? Or should I instead try to maybe knock this off? I don't know if I beat it 1v1 necessarily. I'll throw off a Moonblast just to get some information, see how much it does. I don't have a Deoxys defense calc ready. That's quite a bit. I definitely 3-8 KO him, and he 3-8 KOs me, so I think I win this. I'll end up being pretty low, but I'll definitely beat him. Let's see. Moonblast doing 44. Is pretty typical of a 252 HP, 0 defense, 0 Spadef spread, so I think that's what we're dealing with. I'm just gonna keep on throwing off some Moonblasts, and just completely deny his hazards. He can recover. Recover has 16 PP, Moonblast has 24. So, I mean, as much as I'd like to have more Moonblasts, actually, wait, does he have pressure? He does, right? He does. So I don't know if I can outlast those. Oh, I don't think I can, actually. Dang. Oh well. I don't know if he ever... I'm gonna Moonblast one more time, because it looks like he's in a pretty comfortable... I feel like he won't recover again. Alright, yeah. There you go. Do I just trade my dance here? It's so good though, like... I also don't know what else is going to be faster than this. Whatever, alright. Nice. And yeah, I'm just gonna go. He could double into Kirim. I don't want to take like a superpower though. But I'd rather just like try to get the static on the U-turn or something, which is most likely what he's gonna go for, and I'll find out what this is, set is. He doubles back into the Oxys without the U-turn. So, okay. I don't care if you get Hazard now because I can just defog. So, or you know what? Let's just go hard Nancy. As he recovers. Fine. You have no reason not to Nightshade. I'll go Ferrothorn. And I guess get out my own rocks. Now I'm wishing I had HP Fire on the Yancy. It's unfortunate. So here's the thing, he didn't show U-turn. Or Superpower. Either he really doesn't want to get paralyzed, or he just doesn't have it. But either way, I think I can Toxic here pretty freely. Or actually, if I have a free turn, let's go across. I'd live a Choice Banded Superpower, like I live one. I think. Hold on. Unless I change that. I'm not gonna cancel, because I think that's a waste of time. Nice, we catch the Landers. Oh, I don't guarantee to live a superpower if it's Choice Banded, but he would have shown you turn earlier if he was Choice Banded, so I don't think he's that set. This Landorus could go for like a Z fighting, which is something I saw. Inbox. And even unboosted, that has a 43% chance to kill, which is less than, you know, everything. Which is less than 50%. When I said everything, I meant it's like not guaranteed. I'd rather. I think I will just throw off a Toxic though. Toxic or Gyro Ball. I'm expecting offensive, definitely, so. If I'm at -1, how much do I do actually? It's only doing 42. Maybe I should Toxic. Let's see. If he reveals. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna Toxic, and here's why. If he Rock Polishes, then Gyro Ball's doing 1,000,000. And if he doesn't Rock Polish and he's like Scarf or something, then Dancy or Garchomp Revenge Kill this pretty easily. So yeah, there you go. There's the Swords Dance. Now we scout for the Superpower or the Stone Edge. By doing what? How much does the +2 EQ do? 84. I mean, essentially Ferrothorn did his job, right? I would like this Zapdos as like a sure check to that Scizor. Ferrothorn got up rocks, that's all I really wanted it for. So I do think I'll just Gyro Ball. This is a sack, but if he Continental Crushes, that's ideal. And he does Rock Polish. Alright, I might just obliterate this thing. Oh my god, that did nothing. So -1 attack and +2 speed. Why is that not changing the count? Yeah. It's 150 base power. But when you go to plus... Is Gyro Ball not affected by stat boosts? I did not know that. Alright then. Well, I sort of lucked out there. My place still to sack the Ferrothorn. I lived that, and now this with the Toxic should kill him. Okay, so Ferrothorn's basically useless now. I'm just going to preserve it as a sack, probably. And he didn't end up revealing the Z-move. Was he even Z-move? No, he was... I don't know. He was probably Rocky him, because he felt like he could take this out with Earthquake or whatever. Alright. In comes the Absol. What are you gonna do? I mean, knockoff is always his play. I could save this as a sack, but on the off chance that he Sword Stances, I'd love to just Gyro Ball and basically kill it. I do eat +2 hits with my Drapion. So yeah, let's not risk it. I really hope he doesn't Will-O-Wisp. He does just go for the knockoff and that does nothing. Cool. So I can knock something off here. I can X as if I think he's not gonna stand. So yeah, knockoff's always gonna play. Something's getting crippled right here. I'd love to find out what that Scizor set is. I love that the Kyurem is not scarfed, so that the Kyurem's not Z, so I can cripple it with knockoff here if it decides to come in. It's only really the Scizor and the Kyurem that would come in, actually. Interesting. Gotta admit, I really don't see Dhelmise's use in this battle. Like, what does it do that Scizor doesn't? I think Talonflame was arguably her best removal. Or, like, you know that, like, something like Toxapex would have pressured me to defog a lot. Suicune's use is way less now that Lando's gone. So I can not throw that out, but like I can play aggressively with it to check the Kyurem. But we're looking ahead in this game. We took out one of his biggest threats. We have Rocks up. But we have two Mons are really low. Did he keep this Deoxys at full? He did. Everything's at full besides this Absol, which only took Rock's chip. Alright, in comes that scissor, and we get rid of its protective pads. Alright. So what that does is, like, negate any chip damage that he would take from hitting my Ferrothorn. Or is it just damage, or is he immune to static as well? That would be huge. Anyway, considering knockoff did that much, let's find out what kind of set this is. I typed in knockoff to the calc, smart. Lethal Drapion versus a Scizor. I feel like this is offensive. Knockoff doing 42. That's even. This is like 0 HP. That's a max roll to 0 HP. Okay. What do you do back to me? Earthquake is going to do 24 to 28. And if it does 24, that's a 2 at KO. And you can't OHKO me, but why would I not go Zapdos here unless I'm afraid of like Toxic? Yeah, no, I always go Zapdos. And he doubles into the Kyurem. Good play. Good play. He could Ice Beam. I'd really rather he not get a sub up. But I'm not staying in here, heck no. So either I sack Zapdos or... I don't think he can afford sub, actually. I think he needs like 4 attacks or... Yeah. I did see 3 attacks Toxic, but like... Or 3... Was it Roost Toxic? Anyway. Yeah, let's go Suicune. If he makes the prediction, good for him. If he does not... And he's Life Orb. Good to know. So let's wait a few seconds, I'm gonna click Protect. Or maybe I should Toxic. No. I think he can kill me from this range if he's, You know what, let's Calc first. If he's heavily attack invested, then he can probably take me out here. I know he's Life Orb. But look, with just rocks and chip damage, we already got this thing down to 65. Which is why I played the way I did. I really wanted those rocks. Versus my Suicune. Ice Beam on a crit. I did not realize that was a crit. 30 to 36, so that's looking like max special attack. Alright, meaning probably not too much attack. Yeah, we're gonna Protect here. He hasn't clicked yet. Okay. And he roosts. Dang it. Well, hopefully I'm out of range of a Fusion Bolt now. Even if you're max attack. I don't... You actually... Yeah. Ooh, 73 if he's max attack. And like... 0 speed, which... I don't know yet. Realistically, how much speed do you need? I calced 128 and that can't kill me. With a crit, it can. With a crit, he could OHKO with 128. If he's only 4 attack, a crit can't kill me. But he roosted. And considering there's no Toxapex, yeah, I'm just gonna Toxic. Because, like, got rid of the Lando. Suicune's only job is kind of to deal with this thing. Huge. And he has only 6 Fusion Bolts left. I'll protect. If it's a roost, it's a roost. Whatever. I should have gotten my guard jump there, actually. I knew 100% he was going to fusion pull. Now I don't know, so I have to sack Parathorn here. Which is kind of unfortunate. Definitely should have gone hard guard jump before. Maybe he brought the Delmise for... Can I live? Heck yeah, that's awesome. Now, do I make the play into Suicune on an Ice Beam, or do I just let this die? Yeah, I'll just sack it. Okay. Cool. Yo, this is in Rock's range. What are you gonna do though? I knocked off his pad, so if he attacks me, he dies. Let's just... I don't know. No, he does roost. Okay. Fine. Do I beat this 1v1? I definitely don't. But I like it. I'd rather this thing be healthy because I can check it in, like forever with Zapdos, and I'd rather just keep on getting health back on my Parathorn. I will take that trade a lot. I'm gonna save some Gyro Balls and start clicking knockoff. But yeah, if you let me get my Parathorn back, that's amazing for me. I am a little bit worried about the Delmise. I really hope I can 2-KO it with Outrage. What's annoying is that I do have to get this Scizor down to, like... I have to kill it if I want to lock myself into Outrage. But, yeah. That's definitely why he brought Delmise. Although, Garchomp accomplishes the same thing. So now his Scizor is like back up to full. Maybe he'll switch? Or is he going to try to beat me down now? If this thing doesn't have a move to hit me, then I've been making the right play. I don't know though, because he never revealed U-turn. And he's like, clearly, no, well, clearly, I mean, the calc I did suggested no HP. He does have the bug bites. Okay. Well, that's Zapdos. Kyurem's at 60. After Rocks and Toxic, he's very nearly dead. Actually, if I Heat Wave here, he might just die. But I have no idea. Deoxys. Alright. Burn's kinda cool. Negates the leftovers. You have 13 recovers left. I feel like this thing does not have Toxic. He's shown Nightshade Recover, and I'd want to assume Spikes and Stealth Rock is last. if I get toxic, I no longer V1 this thing necessarily. And I do want this healthy for the Scizor. So I'll Thunderbolt once. He just recovers. Point is, I'll beat this as long as he doesn't have Toxic. And if he gets up hazards, I can just debuff. Unless, like, yeah, no. As soon as he gets up even one spike, I'm going to defog. I'm also running out of Thunderbolts really fast, which is annoying. Let's assume I have 10 Thunderbolts because pressure works like that. And he has 11 recovers. So I need to like Heat Wave a couple of times or something. I don't want to give him the free hazards though, so... Oh nice, that works out. I didn't predict that. He just dies. Very nice. That's unlucky on his part that I decided to go for that play that turn. I don't know if you can beat this now. Maybe it was like subconscious conditioning on my part that I like wanted to click Thunderbolt twice to make him think that he was safe and then reveal Heat Wave after. I hadn't revealed Heat Wave at that point actually. So yeah, I understood that Kieran play. Just it sucks that for him that he went for it on that turn. Delmise comes out, and I'll just keep Heat Waving this. He can spin. I don't care. The Kyurem's dead. I don't need hazards anymore. You Shadow Claws, that's not gonna do anything. I didn't even bother to count this, because, yeah. Delmi's gone. And I keep my hazards. Fantastic. Absol. I'll try to save Zapdos here. Go into my Drapion, which I preserved for this moment. He has Ice Beam on his Absol. Cool. Scizor could come out here. I'll try to Earthquake. Yeah. Alright, what was that? 29? Ooh. On a good roll, I should kill. Maybe, I mean... I'll see if I let a Bug Bite. I'll give him Insect Plate. To my Drapion. From this range, Bug Bite. 39 to 47. Oh, that's a roll. If I'm at 45%. %25% chance to okay. Yeah, that's not a lot. A high chance, so I will just go for another Earthquake. Hopefully I get the same roll. And yeah, I take a Bullet Punch because that's not as strong and I take him out. Great. Now this is too weak to check Absol, but that doesn't really matter because my Garchomp is at full. I'm just gonna Outrage a few times. Yeah, we sack this. We go Garchomp. And we Outrage. I'll live a sucker. We're looking good. I understand the Delmise bring, but like his plan was definitely to take Earthquakes, but Yeah, if I just preserve Zapdos properly, it's a hard stop. Do I not? I'm doing 42 to this, and he's recovering far too much health. I have all these Mons left. I don't want any of them to die. For differential's sake. I wish I'd never burned it, because I could Toxic here. This is annoying. He's at 9 recovers. I guess I'll just keep outraging. Or, no, I'll cure my confusion, and then I'll keep outraging. You Nightshade here. Okay. I actually don't know. How much HP do I actually have? I have 69. Shoot. Oh wait, no, never mind, he's level 50, so I will live in Nightshade. Let's protect just in case. Yeah, it reveals Taunt. Very cool. If he taunts now, I will risk my differential here. Dang it! No! The 4-0 is dead, guys. Would have been nice. I think I'll lock into Earthquake here instead of Outrage, just so I can stay in longer. There's 8 recovers left. I have 8 Earthquakes only, technically. Or maybe I'll go for Dragon Claw. Nah. It doesn't really matter, as long as I just keep attacking. He'll be out of recovers soon. And I guess his last move was Stealth Rock. As long as I have Roost on Zapdos, there's no way I win this. There's no way I'll lose this.
6.5 hours later.
Okay. If he wants to kill my Zapdos, I win. So take the 2-0. You have the 2-0 right here. You could cut your differential losses. Please, I would much rather just be done with this, honestly. Thank you. Alright, GG. Yeah. My game plan worked exactly how I wanted it to. And that's all I can really say. No hacks really on either side. And that's my intro to the PTL, and I'm pretty happy with it. Nice win. I wish we could have kept a higher differential, but that freaking Deoxys. Anyway, great game, man. Great game to Salty. And let's see how we do in the next one. Until then, though, please make sure you share this video, leave a like, and maybe even subscribe. But until next time, later, guys.